There is no Black Panther without Denzel Washington.
That's Chadwick Boseman at the AFI tribute to Denzel Washington in June 2019. I used that clip a few times over the years in various segments. And yeah, I've pointed out before that, Denzel seems to get kind of a little water in his eyes in that moment. Now, we never got to see Denzel's live reaction to seeing Black Panther in 2018. But now...
What's this about?
It's for a documentary called Number One on the Call Sheet.
Denzel reveals that his eyes got a little bit more than watery watching that Marvel blockbuster.
I cried a little bit when I saw Black Panther.
And Denzel was actually at the premiere of Black Panther back in 2018, 2 weeks before audiences got to see it. We didn't see him there because he skipped the red carpet part and just chatted with director Ryan Coogler and Chadwick backstage before the screening. And Ryan talked with Denzel this week on the Nightcap podcast.
He a living legend, man, and
he is,
and a great mentor for so many of us. Like he all about looking out for us now, man.
And after chatting with those two guys, Denzel took his seat and he was transported to the beauty of Wakanda.
I felt, I don't know if the word is relieved, but I was proud to see what they had done.
I think I get why relieved was the first word that came to mind for Denzel. Because I think Denzel thought, it's no longer all on me.
When I started, the black stars were comedians. Richard Pryor, then Eddie Murphy. I really wasn't looking at movies. There weren't any parts for me to play anyway.
Yeah, Denzel became a leading man in the mid-90s, right when this age of the movie star was really exploding.
Yeah, I don't remember when I became a star. I don't know if that's the particular film or day or time, no rhyme or reason.
Like when salaries became known and this thing of the $20 million club, who's gonna make $20 million from a movie, really became known to the public.
Even from your first film, from Carbon Copy, you were number one on the call sheet.
I wasn't number one on the payroll, so being number one on the call sheet didn't mean... It's about being number one on the payroll, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say there's 10 names that had that kind of gold star status as movie stars, in that studios would build the movie around them, like a star vehicle, and put their face and name on a poster. And it didn't matter what the plot was, what the genre was, people would go see the movie. People wouldn't even know the title sometimes. It would just be, do you want to go see the new Denzel Washington movie? And he was the only black actor in that 10 names.
When you're talking about stars, you're talking about a rarefied group of actors, so there's only so many of them under any race. Denzel Washington represents the last 30 years of Hollywood movie making.
Now, Will Smith would rise to that level around the year 2000 or so, but yeah, I bet Denzel felt some level of responsibility or self-imposed pressure to maintain being that black actor who's number one on the call sheet in big Hollywood studio movies.
Without consistency, you'll never finish.
If he had starred in a couple bombs, he would have been dropped from the A-list, like Demi Moore was, like Meg Ryan was, like Jim Carrey was. Remember, before Black Panther, studios still thought that film starring a black person didn't sell overseas, which is total BS. So it wouldn't be that far-fetched to think that if Denzel had started a couple bombs and been dropped from the A-list, studios could have started to think, oh, you can't have a black person, headline a movie because, people aren't going to go see it.
There is no Black Panther without Denzel Washington.
So I think Denzel's sitting there watching, the biggest of budgets of movies from the biggest movie studio with basically an all-black cast telling a very black story. I think he felt like, okay, it's not all on me anymore. It's not make or break, all based on me.
And I felt like the baton had been passed. I was like, wow, these young boys are gone,
And it's just devastating to hear Denzel say that, because of course Chadwick would pass away just over 2 years after Black Panther would come out.
Imagine receiving a letter that your tuition for that summer was paid for and that your benefactor was none other than the dopest actor on the planet.
This never gets old.
Seeing where they were headed, I didn't know then they were going to make $1 billion, but they did.
So it's very, I don't know if full circle or appropriate or fitting. I wish it wasn't a full circle moment, but it kind of is a full circle moment. The prospect of Denzel being in Black Panther 3.
Ryan Coogler is writing a part for me in the next Black Panther.
Now, Denzel did say to Variety shortly after that he might have jumped the gun on saying that publicly, because Ryan hasn't actually written the script yet.
But I got every intention on working with him in that movie, and he, as long as he interested, man, it's gonna happen.
But yeah, Ryan said on the Nightcap podcast this week that, yeah, Denzel wants to be in the movie. I'm going to write him a part in the movie. I'm going to write him a great part in the movie.
I've been dying to work with Denzel, man, and I'm hoping we can make that happen.
Like I said, Denzel is one of those names. It's still one of those names that Denzel wants to be in your movie. Yeah, you put him in your movie. You figure out a way to do it. So, yeah, hopefully that happens. I'm sure it will happen. Yeah, I know I've packed a lot in here this moment, but yeah, hearing Denzel say that he cried watching Black Panther was like, yeah, it got me. Did it get you?
So that was a special moment for me.